Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first in a series of videos on the new Expeditions, a Mudrunner game. As of today, the 29th of February, the embargo lifts for anybody lucky, fortunate enough to have been granted early access by Saber and Focus Entertainment. This is my first video on this. I'm going to get this one done and out of the way because I think this is important to get some information out there first. This information, some of it you may know already, some of it you may not. I'm going to try and put in some extra bits in with this. But I didn't want to start my first gameplay video and have the first 5 minutes of that me just running through information. So this is kind of what to expect at the time of release. The release date is the 5th of March. So the game will be available for everybody on the 5th of March. So like I say, my next video, which was probably up almost immediately after this, is going to be my first impressions, some gameplay, having a look and seeing what it's all about. So let's crack on. From Arizona to the Carpathians, chart through expansive open worlds in search of hidden treasures and forgotten ruins. Lead research missions as you drive a variety of all-terrain vehicles using high-tech tools and managing your camp and crew to ensure your success in the wilds. That's a bit different from what we kind of know from SnowRunner. This is the push on from that. Expeditions, a Mudrunner game, is a groundbreaking off-road simulation crafted by Saber Interactive, creators of the critically acclaimed SnowRunner. A game played by 10+ million players since its launch. With its easy-to-learn, hard-to-master approach, Expeditions has something for everyone. Now, there is a bit here that says, please read before you play. Now, this is more for, I mean, a lot of this information was sent out to people that are going to be putting out videos on it. But it does say, average playing time to finish the main missions of Expeditions, a Mudrunner game is over 100 hours. Players looking to fully complete the game can expect many more. Now, before people say, well, I'm not paying my money for 100 hours of gameplay, there are games out there that you can get way, way more. Now, again, with SnowRunner, we're on, year 4 of the season passes on SnowRunner. And the same with this. There's the year 1 pass. Now, I couldn't find the year 1 pass on its own for this at the moment. And at the time of release, I'm not sure if the pass will be separate, but there are 3 separate versions of the game. Now, I'm playing this on PS5, so this is my console look at it as well. But there will be the standard game. Now, as I can find at the moment, there are cheaper options if you buy hard copies. Various different companies are doing it for about $34.99, something like that. $44.99 on the PlayStation Store will get you the standard game. There may be some discounts, there may be some offers. And then there's the one up from that, and you get the Cotco Canyon, which is a vehicle, and you get the year 1 season pass for $64.99. And then, in addition to that, there's the next one up, which is Superior, I think it is, and that gets you the Pioneer Pack on top of the Cotco Canyon and the year 1 season pass, and that's $69.99. Now, you can pre-order as well. If you pre-order before the game releases, you also get the Great Don 71, which is a cosmetic for that particular SUV as a bonus. So there will be a season pass to come. So what I'm saying is the 100 hours is at the time of launch. That's what I'm saying. It's what to expect at the time of launch. There will be more content coming. There will be more free content coming. But you can expect way more as we move along down the line. So that 100 hours, as any of you that have played SnowRunner over the last 4 years will know, that 100 hours will become 1,000 hours, 2,000, 5,000, just depending on how long you want to play it for. So for more information as well on compatible steering wheels, please visit the dedicated community posts. But what I've done, I've got that screen grab, and I'm going to put that up on the screen now. When you go onto PlayStation, on PlayStation 5, you click on it and it gives you the options of the steering wheels. Now, if you look at that list, I'm leaving it on the screen while I'm talking about this. At the bottom, the one it does say is that Fanatec wheels will be coming soon. Now, I've got a Fanatec direct drive wheel, so Fanatec will be coming soon. Now, your steering wheel may not be on that list, and I know with SnowRunner when that came out, there were some compatibility issues. With any new game coming out, you will have that situation where sometimes the wheel that says it's compatible isn't working. You may have some issues, but I know for a fact that as with SnowRunner, they will work away in the background, the dev team, to get it up, to get it fixed, and they will work away to make sure that stuff will get sorted out. But that's the list of steering wheels at start upon a release. So discover the thrill of off-roading. Expeditions, a Mudrunner game, builds on the legacy of Saber Interactive's off-road simulations with its advanced physics-based gameplay systems, perfectly encapsulating the feel of driving vehicles through the wilderness. Whether you're a long-time player of Mudrunner, SnowRunner games, or a newcomer, you're in for a thrilling scientific adventure, and that's the big thing with this. It's not about just transporting stuff as, you know, SnowRunner, and as we've moved on with that, and all the various different expansions. I'm not saying there's not going to be more expansions, there will be more maps, that kind of thing. But this is about scientific research, about archaeological digs, about searching for lost items, and there's metal detecting, there's all sorts of stuff, which is, I have to say, is incredibly cool. And then there's using the right tool for each situation. So there's a selection of new stuff that we're getting with this game. Equip your vehicles with state-of-the-art technologies and cutting-edge gadgets to ensure success in the wild. Use the winch and portable anchors to perform intricate maneuvers and locate caches of valuable equipment. With the drone and metal detector, choose strategically as the tools at your disposal can make or break an expedition. There are 10 plus truck abilities. Now the options it's showing you there, you've got winch and anchor, drone, echo sounder. Now the winch and anchor, the vehicles will have a winch. The anchor is portable, that can be put out. Now I know but these things get upgrades as you move forward. So the anchor, I think one of the upgrades on that is that you can place it underwater as you move forward. So you can put it into water to drag yourself out. That can be put on cliff tops, it can be put all over the place. This will lift a vehicle, the anchor, it will hold in place, it can lift a vehicle. The echo sounder is for going through deep water. So if you've got that equipped, you can see where the deep water is, the shallow water, and you can work out routes through rivers, that kind of thing. The drone for exploration and looking for and finding things. Some missions in the game you've got to go and photograph things, and you can go out and you can do that with the drone. There are binoculars. There's a bridge, deployable bridge for gaps and things like that. So there's all sorts of stuff that can be employed like that. Plan your expeditions. Success depends on preparation. Plan your missions carefully and hire a team of specialists to improve your skills in the field. Now again, this is a step on and a change from SnowRunner. Unlocking new possibilities for exploration. With the profits from each expedition, expand your home bases by building support structures to gain useful supplies and summon new vehicles. There are over 30 expedition modifiers. So you can get all different specialists. There's hydrologists, there's managers, there's all different mechanics and things you can get, and they have different skills and different abilities, which unlocks your potential and your abilities moving forward. You can also expand your base camp to have more storage, more vehicle storage. So all of these things get expanded upon as you earn more money. You can buy more things as you move on or up the ladder. Then we move on to customization of vehicles. Now, I'm going to talk about something in a minute. So customize your vehicles in the garage, choosing between nimbler scout vehicles, off-road machines, or large trucks. If you've played SnowRunner, you will know sort of the way that mechanic works. That's not, I say it's not new, but if you're new to the game, it will be completely new. But there's a similarity to that in the things you can do and how you modify things. Tailor your approach for light and fast exploration or slower equipment-heavy trucking. Successful expeditions allow you to invest in new accessories such as storage extension, spare parts, and measuring tools. Then we move on to exploring the wilderness. Now, at the time of release, there are two main maps, Carpathians and Arizona. From arid deserts to rugged forests and steep mountains, you can explore vast uncharted lands brimming with hidden wonders and forgotten ruins. Archaeological sites, dinosaur fossils, natural curiosities can be found in numbers across Arizona and the Carpathians, and each discovery can be the key to groundbreaking scientific breakthroughs. There are over 32 square kilometers of explorable maps at launch. So, future updates, and this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. Like its predecessors, Expeditions, a Mudrunner game, will feature seasonal content updates after launch, featuring new missions, specialists, gameplay, mechanics, vehicles, and more. Along seasons, free updates and extra content will also be available to all players, including the highly anticipated co-op mode. So the Year 1 seasonal content, this is an interesting one. So if you got the Year 1 season pass, now it depends on what game version you've bought. Now, as I said, the season pass should be, I assume, will be available in its own right. In addition to what normally happens is to buy it as a bundle works out cheaper than buying it separately as the DLCs come out. But also at the time of release, if you buy one of the bundles, you'll get it cheaper than if you buy the game then buy the season pass, usually. these days a lot of stuff now, it almost works out comparable. But this one, uncover the mysteries of a buried ancient civilization and venture beneath the surface of the earth to discover hidden archaeological remnants. So that's available to Year 1 Edition and Supreme Edition owners. That's the 2 extra ones. So then the free update, so co-op is not available on release, so multiplayer isn't available, but will be coming. Enjoy expeditions with up to 3 of your friends, explore together, share gadgets, and synchronize your efforts to conquer the immense wilderness of Arizona and the Carpathians. So, there will be content coming out as the game goes forward, the same as it has been with Mudrunner. Now, the next page is about system requirements. Now, like I said, I'm on PS5, but this is for the PC guys out there. There's a minimum requirement and there's a recommended. So if you're not sure about whether your computer will run this, I'll leave that screen, or you can freeze frame it and you can have a look and see what the requirements are for minimum and recommended on there. And then there's some gameplay tips, which I think is quite a handy thing. Now, again, this is this was sent out as a press pack, so for people to have a go and have a play before release. But I thought it will help. So alternate between manual and automatic gears to have a better handle on the situation obstacles. Adjust your tyre pressures. That was something I meant to mention. We've got adjustable tyre pressures. So if you haven't got enough grip over a situation, you can adjust the tyre pressures, lower them a little bit to get a bit more grip, a bit more tyre to the ground. And then when you've got over that obstacle, re-inflate your tyres, which I think is fantastic. But beware of your vehicle's fuel consumption. The lower your tyre pressures, the more ground contact, the more friction, the more fuel you burn. Some hidden stashes can be found in the wild, providing essential supplies like fuel or spare parts to repair your vehicles, but also extra items. Use your goggles, your drone, or your metal detector to scout them. Some secondary objectives or contracts are also scattered in the area. You can earn extra money by achieving them, allowing you to buy new equipment for your new expedition. Don't forget, you can transfer tools from one vehicle to another. It's the best way to come and rescue one of your trucks if it gets stuck with no options to get through. So there's a few little tips, just a few ideas, things to help you as you move along your way. And then we've got some additional information. So the last page is about Saber Interactive, about Focus Entertainment. Again, I'm not going to read all of that out, but you can pause that, you can have a read. On the left-hand side in the box, so it does say the release date is March the 5th, 2024. The platforms for this game: PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. There's some information there. I'm going to put in the description for this, there will be the website link for Focus Entertainment. So if there's any more information you're looking for, if you go onto there, you can have a look through. There's a whole load of information. And like I said, normally on Twitter there's information. There's normally forums at the time of release and stuff like that as well. The other thing I was going to mention that I've just remembered, when I was talking a little while ago about, well, the whole thing I've been talking about at time of release, but about the Year 1 Season Pass and updates coming and co-op and that kind of stuff. What I have found, now I'm going to be totally honest with you, at the time of recording this video, and it's been so difficult not to do, I haven't played the game yet. Now, I got it 24 hours ago. Like I said, early access. I know sometimes people get cross. It's just the way it is. I've been playing SnowRunner since it came out, and they reached out and said, would you like early access to put some videos up? Absolutely. I haven't played it yet because my video on what I'm talking about saying my first impressions, I want that to genuinely be my first impressions. I'm not going to play it for a load of time and then do a first impressions video. I will then put some videos up on, maybe some tutorial type things, I don't know, but looking at menus in a bit more depth and that kind of thing, if that will help people out. And then I'll probably put up some videos of gameplay and stuff like that. Anyway, but what I did find, because I went in to make sure menus were set up as you have to do when you're making content, you have to make sure the music volume's down so you don't get clobbered for copyright and that kind of thing. There are mods already in the mod hub. So, as with SnowRunner, you have to log in, put in your email address, it will send you a link, you sign up and you get the mod hub. Now the mod hub is already there, you won't have to wait for it. So if one of the questions you were going to ask is, are there going to be mods? There are mods already. And that's pre-release. So when you go into the mod hub, I think there were 5 different mods already in the mod hub. So there will be mods. at release, and there will be more mods coming. We know what the modding community is like and has been like on SnowRunner, so expect loads of extra content and probably maps and stuff like that from the modding community as well. So as far as it goes for that, like I say, that's going to be, what will be 15 minutes, and there was a lot of information to get through. I didn't want the first of my gameplay videos to be 15 minutes of explaining and showing. And if there's anything in there you didn't know, that's fantastic. If you knew all that already, I apologise. I'm just, information sharing. That was the plan. So I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.